be reported. This is coming in from the national capital itself. A 4-year-old boy was attacked by a stray dog at a police colony in Shakarpur as this child came to the locality to meet relatives. Was attacked and was bitten by a stray dog. The child suffered deep wounds at multiple places. The police inspector residing in the colony acted swiftly and rescued the child from the dog's grip and rushed him to the hospital where he received treatment. However, the victim's family has alleged that no proper action has been taken so far, where they complain that has been registered with the MCD but hasn't seen any action being taken, as the family further alleged that when they raised the issue, certain NGO workers instead started arguing with them, even though the child's life had been at serious risk. Well, such has been the menace, however, when it comes to the court itself that had taken cognizance over stray dog bites that has been rapidly increasing. But however, when it comes to having them vaccinated, having them neutered, when it comes to the job that the civic authorities that should be pushing for, there has been now multiple cases of dog bites ever since when it comes to the Supreme Court ruling that has been reported, not just also from the national capital, but from other parts of the country as well. But the child here, can he be now blamed? Because when it comes to animal rights activists and lovers as well, certain NGOs who have been now putting the blame rather when it comes to the child, rather than when we speak of that dog who had bitten, who had attacked this 4-year-old boy. Let's get a word from Tetri now. Tetri, another incident being reported, of course, when it comes to action itself, we've seen the kind of dramatic scenes that were witnessed on the streets from those dog lovers. But exactly when it comes to taking responsibility and accountability, who will be taking that when the kid, however, he has survived, but has been badly injured?
Well, absolutely quite concerning that a 4-year-old boy, Amita, who was attacked by a stray dog, and the incident has taken place in Shakarpur. And in fact, because of such kind of incidents only, Supreme Court has given the decision of sterilization of the dogs, and then also, in fact, vaccinating them and then releasing them in the same locality. That is why Supreme Court had come out with such an order earlier of just picking up the stray dogs, sterilizing them and keeping them in a shelter home. But then after massive protest, we saw that how they were protested, the entire decision was criticized. So that's why, in fact, now a new decision was taken by the Supreme Court. But still such kind of incidents are taking place. This is quite concerning. And now, in fact, what we are getting to know is that no complaint has been registered with the MCD, or in fact, no case has been filed. However, if such kind of matters come to light, definitely action should have been taken. Yes. So far. We'll have to
the dog was infected with rabies, and it would have made the matters even worse for the 4-year-old boy. Tetri, looking at the situation there, ultimately, when it comes to the responsibility that lies with the civic authorities. Well, a 4-year-old boy, a child who was mauled by a stray dog, and this is being reported from Delhi's Shakarpur. The child which suffered deep injuries at multiple places. The police inspector who was residing in the colony managed to rescue the child from the dog's grip and rushed him to a hospital. But however, the victim's family has alleged that no proper action has been taken so far. They complain that they had taken up the matter with the MCD. However, no case has been filed by them. The family further alleged when they raised the issue, certain NGO workers instead started arguing with them, even though the child's life had been at a serious risk. As far as when it comes to yet another incident, and this one is coming from the national capital itself, where there has been a serious concern on the rapid rise of stray dog population and multiple cases where children and the elderly continue to remain vulnerable and at a high risk. This is a 4-year-old boy. There you can see bite marks all over his body, how he was mauled by a stray dog in Delhi's Shakarpur. Well, a 4-year-old boy in this case was attacked by a stray dog at a police colony in Shakarpur, and the child that came to the locality to meet his relatives was attacked and was bitten at multiple areas by the stray dog. The child that suffered deep wounds, we've blurred those bite marks there, but when it comes to receiving treatment, there has been certain issues that has been taken up by the family when they filed a complaint with the MCD. However, till now, there has been no action that has been taken, but also when it it comes to the dog lovers and animal rights activists that they need to take into cognizance when it comes to children and the elderly. They are the most vulnerable when it comes to dogs that seems to be biting and attacking them.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.